Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Cheryl Technology Channel. My name is Chris, and I'm your host, and I am back on this Christmas Day. Merry Christmas, everybody. As you know, this is my Cyber Stronghold series, Part 5, Network Awareness. So this is the part where I'm going to teach you what you need to know. So the basic things that you're going to need to know have to do with today's modern age. Today's modern age is built on technology. As you know, some of you, I'm hoping my viewers, most of my viewers do not know anything about technology. That's what I want to teach you. In this introduction, that's what I really want to look at is the informational threats that continue to grow every day, and they get worse and worse. The threats are so bad now, man. There's some of these, I'm not even kidding. Some of these emails are getting to the point to where even tech people are falling for them. That is some really good stuff. Now, if you look up on the screen, we're going to get into that in just a few minutes. Okay, so basically what I want you to know, it can pose a risk to your data. Your data means a lot. Why do you think there are so many people who come out and they will create these campaigns to get your data? And why do you think a lot of these companies sell it? Because it's valuable. That's why. Now, what we're going to get into today is a program called Fing. Now, many of you don't know what that is, but we're going to go through all of the things that we need to know and everything that it does. For you, probably brought your wireless router home, right? And you plugged it in. And with that wireless router, think about this. You plugged it in, you probably took your phone, and you scanned a QR code to set it up. Now, there are things in that router that can cause people to get into your network. There was a vulnerability I found specifically in some devices, and this vulnerability was a vulnerability wherein Telnet was enabled. I had to go through every single one of these devices and shut it off. Telnet, which you don't need to know what that is, but it's a vulnerability, and that's what I'm saying. There are devices that will have vulnerabilities, and you don't even know it's a vulnerability because you don't know anything about it. We're not expecting people to know anything about it because that's our job, is to know these things. So in this video, that's what we're going to be looking at, is the things you need to look out for and applications or programs that can help you to mitigate or even stop these risks. Hopefully to stop is what we're looking for. So let's get right into it. There is a program called Fing. It will show you things that are connecting to your network, things that are already connected, things that are trying to connect. If there's any things that are hidden, any things that are trying to get in, it'll show all of that. Now, most routers will do this, but do you know how to do it? No, most people don't. And that's the point, is most people don't. So Fing is a program that will actually help you to do this. It is an assistance program for network scanning and monitoring to help you. Now, the first thing I want to point out is the pricing. Now, if you look at this little map here, there are 3 tiers. The first is the free tier right here. That one, and it says it's exactly what it says. It's free. It's for occasional usage and basic network management. That's it. The starter, this is the one I have. It is for 24/7 home monitoring, extended network management. It is the one I use because I have other things that are up and running, but we're going to get into that later in the video. The premium is the top protection. It's $60 a year. And the starter is $25 a year, and the premium is $60 a year. Now, with all of this said, we need to understand what the differences between these tiers are, and we're going to get into that right now. Now, this last one, the premium, is built for people who are professionals, who are probably protecting bigger, larger networks, like an enterprise organization. I'm like a medium. I wouldn't say a large, I'd say a medium, maybe a small to medium, and I will probably end up going with this one. It depends on if this one will do everything I want, though. So why do you need this? That's the question. Why do you need this? You need to know who is on your network, who's seeing all of these things, and what people are looking at, or if there's anybody on your network or trying to get in. You need to know that stuff. So that's what this video is about. Now let's get into the first point. Fing Desktop. Now, I have the Fing Desktop. I'm not going to show it to you because I want you to see it for yourself. I want you to go in. It's right here. This is the app right here. Do you see it? Let me see. Yeah, I can see the mouse over there. That's the desktop version. It is literally, you go to get started, or you select this plan and you download it, or you go to this. Okay, let's just look at this. So if we look at this, this is the Fing Desktop. This is for Mac and Windows. You can download this and it'll give you occasional scanning of your network to see if to see what's happening. I highly recommend these programs so that you can get a grasp of what it's doing. It is looking at everything going in and out of the network to see see if anything nefarious is going on. And that's what it's for. I want to help you, the consumer, or the people who watch my videos, to have more knowledge. And this is a way I can do that. It has device discovery, and I'm telling you, it works very well. I have it. You can also block devices and limit internet time. Now, this is something I would say because I've done videos in the past about content filtering. And content filtering is one of the hardest things to do, especially if you allow VPNs in and out of the network because of the way things are built. Now, a network device, right, will go on the network if it's allowed to. But if you can block that and stop it, then that's good. And the Fing desktop will do that for you. Now, with that said, you'll be able to receive notifications, but only if you have, let's go to the pricing tab, only if you have a specific one. So if we look at right here, let's go to here. So this is the feature comparison. We're going to go to that right here. So you notice the difference between them. Device online status, all of them give you this, right? But then you notice the network health check, it's advanced. The starter plan gives you that. Manual scans are unlimited. The automated scan is every 30 minutes. Now, this could be a caveat in a reason that you shouldn't get it, that you should get the premium, but it is up to you. It is up to you. Troubleshooting tools, yes. And the free version won't give you internet speed test or outage detection. That's up to you. It doesn't really matter. Monitoring is where you should probably get the starter plan at least, because the presence tracking, so it'll track for presence, device status update, new device detection, and event notification, and the Fing agents. So this is the one, the middle one is the one, the starter plan I think is the one that most people should go with. And the reason I say that is because of the availability of this event notification. I connect a new device, or say a light bulb. I did this light bulb right over here. I have Wi-Fi bulbs. This light bulb came on the network and it said, hey, you have a new device on the network connected to your network at this IP address. So you can go look at the individual devices and see which device it is. That is a great thing to have in terms of functionality, because you really want to be able to look at it. The Fing app, that's what we're going to get into next. So these are the standard plans that you have. Now, each plan applies differently. Let's go to the Fing app, and it depends on what you're doing. So this is on-demand checks. That's what it's best for. So this is the one where, let's say you're at home and you're playing on the network, it gets slow, and then all of a sudden you're like, let's see why. You scan the network with the Fing app, and it tells you what's going on. That's what this is good for, and I would highly recommend this one too. I have this one, the desktop app. I have the Mac app. I have it on my iPad. I have it on everything. Now, and the reason is because I want to know at any given time what is going on. That's me personally, but that may not be you. I don't know. Instant network insights, and this is what's good about this, is you can just pull your phone out of your pocket, hit the app, and you're in. Very fast. So let's look at the last one. The last one is the most interesting. Now, you notice what this says. Best for 24/7 network surveillance, instant notifications, and network management. That's what I wanted. So that you do this, you look at these individual pieces of Fing and you decide which one is for you. So let's go back and look at them. The Fing desktop is for top quality device recognition, advanced security tools, blocking and limiting internet access. That's what it's for. Let's look at the Fing app. The Fing app is for on-demand checks, like right at this moment. Now, if you have the agent with the premium subscription, that would be much better. Just saying. So the fast access to vast information, hidden cameras discovery. Okay, so this is where I already have all this stuff. So let's go to the agent, because the agent is what I actually have. Now, the agent is something that you have to install on a Raspberry Pi. I tried installing this application on Ubuntu server I think it's 2210 or 2204. I installed it and nothing happened. I would go into the app, go to the device configuration to try to find the device, and it'd say, nope, can't find it. I did that for about 2 hours and never could get it to work. It's good for continuous monitoring, real-time notifications via the app, unless you have the premium subscription, which will give you email too. Powerful network management capabilities. See right here how it says unknown device detected and blocked. It'll automatically block things. And if you need help installing, see right here, install the agent on your Raspberry Pi. So let's go look at this. So this is the exact way that I did it. I had a little Raspberry Pi 4 that I installed this on. And this is literally how everything that I did was this. I just copied the commands because I was running SSH, secure shell. I was running SSH and just SSH'd into the device. And there you go. Done and done. And it worked very well. It works really well. It's been running for, I think, 2 days and it's been fine. Now, with all of these things said, everybody, I know you are probably thinking, what in the crap is this for? I know that I said in the beginning what it's for, but there are some of you who have no idea what I'm talking about. So this is for you. This is a application to look at your network traffic. That is what it is for. Remember when we discussed in the network portion, right? We discussed in my network video how I was saying that the living room upstairs in my house was a broadcast domain. So everybody in that area can hear the other person. That's exactly how it works. Problem is that you don't want traffic going beyond those walls without some kind of restriction. And that's what a firewall is for. And that's what this is for. This is to monitor the doors that are open, the windows that get open, and all the things that are let in. That's what this is for. It is for you to know more about who is on your network and what they're doing on your network and what devices are on your network. Hey, are they supposed to be there? Or are they not? If you are wanting more information about this, reach out to me in the comment and I will be more than happy to do an in-depth video on Fing because it is an amazing, amazing application. It really is. So if you want to see that, just tell me down in the comments. I'll make a video on it. Maybe a couple, because it'll take a few videos. Now, let's also look at something else. With a threat to our personal information, okay, let's say that you have a bank account. Most of you have a bank account, an online banking account. How safe do you believe you are using a web browser to go look at things? Do you feel 100% secure and safe knowing that your data is not going to be intercepted by anybody? I hope that you don't feel safe, because you shouldn't. Now, that doesn't mean that it's going to happen to you, but it does mean you need to be careful. With this growing age, man, of ever expanding knowledge, it's very scary to know that there are devices now that can look for information like that. I want to help gain knowledge so that you can deter these things, right? There are applications that can do it for you because we don't know everything. Things are progressing so fast that we can't. Do you ever feel like in this age of technology that you can't keep up? I do. I can't even keep up. There's so much stuff that comes out. But with the right knowledge and the right atmosphere and the right people in your life, you can actually help yourself. You can actually become a lot better in terms of what you're doing. So with this knowledge that you have now, Fing is a very good program. I've been using it for a few days now and I love it. It's been awesome. Every time something joins, it tells me. There's a device that it detects that's trying to join, it tells me. And that's what I want. That's what I want for all of you, is to have the knowledge to move forward with this. Now, Fing can help you protect your network better by having Fing scan your network and router, see if there are any vulnerabilities. And that's what I'm saying, is Fing scanned my router and there was stuff turned on I didn't even know about. Once I found out, I shut that junk off because it's a vulnerability. Now, a vulnerability is anything that can put your network at risk. That's what a vulnerability is. Now, everybody, I know this has been a lot for today, but keep in mind what I've said in this video, that my job is to help you move forward with life and to help you move forward with becoming more knowledgeable and able to handle the technology that's coming at you from every direction these days. Everybody, I hope you enjoyed this video. We have reached the end. And if you don't know the Lord Jesus Christ, I pray you'd reach out to me in the comments. I will be more than happy to tell you, to lead you to him and tell you all about him, because he changed my life every day and he still does. And Merry Christmas, everybody. Thank y'all for watching. And until next time, everybody, peace.